How you doing?
Listen, with a name like Weininger, I'm delighted to find somebody else with a bizarre name. Where did yours come from?
Well, as a matter of fact, at the time of my birth, my father was reading a book by a German author, and his last name happened to be Weininger. So he said, yes, that's the name of my son. So he named me Weininger, so...
That's terrific. I won't tell you the secret behind my name. Listen, best of luck. I'm sure everyone will get to know your name by the end of the program. Off to your atlasphere.
And the second male contender is Jeremy Nelson. Hello, Jeremy. Now, you're a professional yachtsman. What does it take to be a professional yachtsman?
Initially, a great deal of training, a lot of deck scrubbing, but once you get there, lots of suntan oil.
What sort of exercises do you do to keep fit?
On the actual boat, press-ups, a lot of running, that sort of thing.
So overall, you should be fit for Gladiators.
More than ready for them, just bring them on.
Lovely. Over to your atlasphere, Jeremy Nelson.
Well, Jeremy, he drew the shortest straw and the biggest gladiator, Warrior. Look at these incredible stats. Jeremy giving away 8 stones, and Warrior tells me he's slimmed down for the series. There's Weininger's stats. He spent 12 years in New York, where he used to watch the American Gladiators twice a day.
I only have one thing to say to the Gladiators. Remember David and Goliath. I'm a little bigger than David, so watch out.
And Shadow's a lot bigger than Goliath. How about this for a gladiator? And if we look at Shadow's stats, Weininger giving away 6 stones. Shadow maintains that awesome physique with a daily intake of 10,000 calories. Here's Jeremy's stats. His ambition is to do the Ironman triathlon in Hawaii. He may not be big, but he's fit.
I'm not intimidated by the size. The guys I train with are bodybuilders, so I'm used to it. And I get called spaghetti legs and all the usual insults being so much smaller than they are. So it doesn't worry me. That's not the thing that bothers me. In the games, obviously, there's some of the games, it's a size that makes a difference. But in other games, it's speed. And that's where we have the advantage, so it balances it out.
Contenders, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, those gladiators of old would run for the exits as they saw these guys rolling towards them. Oh, Shadow powers into Jeremy. What a collision. There goes his no-claim bonus. Weininger making a move on 4. Doesn't get his atlasphere directly over the middle. No contact with a sensor in the middle means no score. There's Warrior coming in on the blind side. Weininger shaken but not stirred. Makes another move on 4. Gets it this time. 3 points. Jeremy finds some space. Got a breakaway situation. Gets a good roll on pod 1. Straight over the middle. Picks up 3 points. Shadow's right behind him. Warrior boxing Weininger, but remember he can't contain him for more than 10 seconds. Jeremy makes a final move on 2. Gets the goal! Oh! With just half a second on the clock. Let's see that breakaway again as Jeremy finds the space and squeezes in on pod 1. And look how close Shadow was. Great goal! So great support for our contenders and gladiators alike, and the scores after one event in the men's contest. Weininger 3, Jeremy 6.
Event 2 is the wall. Just look at it. 36 foot high, and our contenders only have 60 seconds to climb from the bottom to the top, which is where John is.
John with a great view of the action to come. Nikki Borden harnessed up, and scuttling up behind her will be Scorpio. Scorpio says the wall is her favorite event. Her brother is a mountaineer, so you could say it runs in the family. There's her stats. And there's Vivine, who after a 20-second start will be pursued by JET. He looks ready for takeoff. A former national gymnast squad member with those looks and those stats, she's Gladiator's very own Wonder Woman.
Contenders will start on my first whistle. Gladiators will start on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
So it's 60 seconds to get to the top. Nikki and Vivine get a 20-second start. And this can be a very daunting experience if you've never done it before. 10 points if you get to the summit. They must get both feet over the top. 5 points if you keep contact with the wall for the full 60 seconds duration. If you lose contact, contenders will be disqualified. Here come the Gladiators. A vertical takeoff from Jet as she pursues Vivine, and Scorpio's on Nikki. Scorpio's caught up Nikki. She strikes out on the left leg. She slipped. Nikki slipped her. Scorpio sent flying. Jet's coming in on Vivine. She's got her leg. Reverse thrust. Vivine has great upper body strength. If she can hang on in there for another 12 seconds, she'll pick up 5 points. Jet gets a better grip. She can't get her off. She's going to make it. There's the whistle. What a great effort. Both contenders managing to keep those Gladiators at bay. 5 points each. And to show you just how awesome scaling this sheer rock face can be, here's the view from Jet's helmet camera as she closes in on Vivine. And Vivine wasn't the only thing that nearly came down.
Vivine, well done. You hung on there to the very last second.
I had no intention of letting go.
So how do you feel?
Great.
You looked a little bit cautious right at the beginning. What made you drive on?
Well, I just felt her coming behind me, so I had to go.
The scores after 2 events, Nikki's on 8 points, Vivine 5. Now it's the men's turn to face that wall. Jeremy Nelson and Weininger Irwin. Jeremy told me that he'll be focused completely on the job ahead and will try to forget that the Hawk will be coming up behind him. And that'll be difficult to do. As we check the Hawk's stats, a former Mr. Wales. He's not only powerful but agile with an irresistible smile. As the last-minute checks are made on Weininger's safety harness, he tells Wolf how it's going to be. But lucky for Weininger, Wolf's on a lead. He doesn't look too amused. Let's check the Wolf's stats. He's certainly no sheep in Wolf's clothing. For Weininger's sake, let's hope it's not a full moon.
Players ready. Contenders will go on the first whistle. Gladiators will go on the second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Jeremy and Weininger get a 15-second start. Remember, they must maintain contact with the wall. Once they leave the wall, they are eliminated. And they both make a good start there. Good lines up that wall. Here come Hawk and the Wolf. Jeremy and Weininger can't see them, but they can certainly hear them. Remember, for making it to the top, 10 points, or 5 points for hanging on for the full 60 seconds. And they're motoring up there. Look at them go. Weininger's nearly there. Got to get your feet over. They hit the summit simultaneously, earning a maximum 10 points each, and leaving Wolf and the Hawk behind. Jeremy ecstatic.
Woo! Rock and roll, yeah! Weininger, congratulations, that was a close one.
I got one message to the Wolfman. I'm not Red Riding Hood, and I'm not scared of the big bad wolf.
Weininger, thanks very much. Whoa, that is a direct challenge. That is a challenge to the Wolfman.
Oh, Grandma, what big teeth you've got. I don't think he appreciated being reminded about that Little Red Riding Hood episode.
They're just lucky I'm in a good mood.
Weininger moves up to 13 points and Jeremy's on 16.